Somebody needs to not like my voice so much and put us on mute. Thank you. So what we did was we created the users. Now these users will become active parts in the system, right? When they become active part in the system, they will then be using connections on the application. When you log in, the system administrator can track you that you are the user who is working on the system. He can also bounce you off by disconnecting your session. Alright? Licenses. We have currently these defined licenses that we can use. These licenses are purchased for a price. We are hosting this application on Khoj VM Server 6. If I click here, I'll find the details of the server. In this, I would see whatever is the maximum size of the warnings, logs, etc. that are going on. I will set that up in my system. Next thing that I'm trying to show you here is my database server. Because Quality Center can be hosted on different databases. We are hosting it on MS SQL Server. This SQL Server is connected by JDBC, Java Database Connection, using Mercury SQL Server, which is the database to which we will get connected, hosted on a database server named vishnu.khoj-inc.com, port number 1433. I am logging as a system administrator. There will be a password that is required. There will be a system administrator password that will be required. Right? Then I am going into site configuration. Now, site configuration is basically looking at various forms, various displays and pages that are coming up, how I can modify the outputs from the system, etc. All that will be controlled from here. This is the site analysis tab, which tells me how my licenses are being utilized over a period of time. The most important aspect that a system administrator who is related to the QA team will work off here, where he will create domains. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a domain by batch 70 as the name. Now, we've created a domain, but all of us need individual projects to work on. So what I'm going to do is, in this domain, I will create individual projects. So this is the workflow to create individual projects. My batch, I'm creating a project. The project name is Puzzle 70. It belongs to batch 70 domain. To this, I will associate two users. So what did I do? I created a domain. In that domain, there is a project. To that project, I have associated a user. Okay? Now, I need to activate the project.
Interval versioning, what is like? I can modify the process.
That's version control for deployments, for source control and your build management. Okay? So now I have a project called Puzzle 70, to which 70 underscore puzzle as a user can get connected. So would you mind going to the URL to get connected? So what you need to do is as follows: 192. You have to use this URL. So while you're trying that, did you capture that, or did you miss anything? Were you able to capture that? See, this you, did you get the QC bin? No, you don't have to go to the site admin. You have to go to start_A. Yeah.
There is 192.168.1.160.
Are you able to connect? Loaded. Yeah. Ravina, yours is set if you want to try it. So while we are doing this, if anyone has a question, please feel free to ask so that I can address this and also continue to work on this. So we've done 9 and now we want to build it for Newport.
Actually, it was 6:30 to be exact.
Okay. It's not very early. 6:30 is normal human time.
I have to be there at 6:30, so I should be there.
I'm just kidding. It's gonna be tough choice that you're making here, right? But if it works out, then we now want to make clear a project.
What is the password for this?
I didn't give you any password.
Yeah,
So you don't have a password.
okay, so I have to wait.
No? You just go ahead.
Login is 70.
That's
I
it.
just have to log in.
Yeah. You need to select the domain. It should be proper
Fax
domain.
70.
That's it.
And project is filling out 70.
Okay. So Reno is next. Are you on Netscape? Are you using Firefox?
Do you recommend reading any software engineering?
You have it in the training DVD. Software Quality Engineering book. That's Let me show you what that book is. This is SWBOK 1 and the other one is Software Quality Engineering. It is a fat book of 27 MB, but if you can read through this, your knowledge is worth its weight in gold. This is a very detailed book which provides a lot of concepts about quality engineering. So we have Reena, and who's the next now? After Reena, I need to get to Rekha, Sandhya and Vasanti.
Yes, so first is the task.
And if you have your project which is already created, try and get into the system and see everything works for you. So Rekha is done. The next is Sandhya and Vasanti. Sandhya.
Hello, Ashish.
Yes.
Diana. Can I connect? Yeah, well, can I connect with the QC directly without the remote connection?
Okay, let me give you what you can do with that. That's a good question. So give me 1 second. I will tell you the exact URL that you can use.
Okay, sure.
You have to just see whether we have everything or
You have everything, don't worry.
we have logged in, that's it.
Yeah, just check your login. That's most important at this point in time. Once you've logged in, then I will take you through what you need to look at. So Diana, what you can do is,
Okay.
you can log in using this URL. You see this URL here? For those of you who are not allotted your VM machines, your virtual machine, please try to use this on your computers. This URL that you have here, Khoj -inc dot serve http :8081 Look at those URL that you have here. Use this URL to access externally. So, if you are not on the VMware and you have internet access, using this URL to access it, you will be able to access QC.
Where I come down this way.
You get a remote desktop, that's VMware. So you don't have to go on the remote desktop to access it. Alright, so I think the last project that I need to create is what? Yours is done.
Ashish,
Yes.
Authenticated.
one more question.
Yeah, go ahead.
And how do what's the password to connect to the QC?
There is no password. I feel like
But
God.
when I try to log in, it says the authorization failed. Wait, say your username and password.
So Diana, what I'm going to do is, after we've done this, I'm going to log in with your ID. So give me a second. So what I did here was, I walked you through the